Shalom, shalom, Mishpacha Yisrael. All praises to the power of Avraham, Yishak, and Yaakov. Welcome to the Nekevah Gang encouragement for today, where we share the articles written on our website in hopes that you will be inspired and encouraged in your walk and obedience to Torah. You can visit our website at www.thenekevahgangblog.wordpress.com or join us on Paltalk in the Nekevah Gang room every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Today's article of encouragement is called More Than. We pray that this article will inspire your mind and heart to continued striving in your walk and your relationship with the power of Yisrael. More than. After reading Akoti Talmida Kana's piece titled A Silent Place, it brought my thoughts here. There are and will always be moments when we do forget to rest and recall how to quiet our minds and just find that peace that only exists when we turn our thoughts to the Holy One, the only one that does plumb and control the mind, the true engineer of it. And when we cannot quiet our thoughts, we speak from the belly and not from where the Holy One resides. And that brings about chaos and, in the worst case scenario, death. That thought will write checks and record them in the heavens, stamped into the universe, delivered to and deposited into the ear of Yehova, are recorded, accepted, and come up for collection. There are no backsies in this. It is done. When I was out in the wasteland of religion, I was made to feel like I had no purpose other than to slake a man's needs, whether it was voluntary or not, bear children, and raise a family. When in the church we were left with the impression that we women are the reason why everything is wrong. Eve ate the fruit and thereby caused the downfall of man. We were made to feel so inferior to men and of little importance other than what's previously stated. In China, where the families are restricted to having only one child, it is preferable to have a son so that he can carry on the name of the family. Excuse me. And also, he would be adding to the family when he marries, as he would be adding a daughter that would be able to take care of his parents in their growing years. While a female is seen as less favorable because she would be seen as taken away from the family, as when she marries, she would be leaving her father's house and moving to her husband's and leaving her parents alone. The people were going so far as to get rid of their daughters by putting them in orphanages, selling them to other nations for adoption, or just plain trying to take their lives by throwing them off bridges, into rock quarries, or just leaving them on the side of the road and driving away. But those thoughts and practices have proven to be faulty, and now they have a shortage of women for marriage, and now left with betrothing and signing marriage contracts as soon as a baby girl is born, but to an older man. But the question in my mind is, well, what did you expect would happen? If you only want a boy and not cherish the blessing of a daughter child as well, where did you think this would lead? Now you have a nation or society with practically only males, but also a female is needed to carry out the principle of a giver into the earth. In African cultures, they have other practices where they are circumcising, raping, abusing women, and doing other things that shows in my mind the blatant disregard for one of the blessed creations of Yehua. The evils that the world gives to and does to the women in it leaves me haunted. Scars, but also thankful at the same time, because Yahweh has protected me and prevented those things from happening to me. I see what is happening, and I pray and work to ensure that chastisement and brutality does not befall me, and I remain under the protection of my Father Yahweh. I don't say this because I lack a heart that does not weep at these things, but I say this because we have learned that there is no happenstance or coincidence when it comes to our power. Yahweh controls the minds, and nothing is done without his doing. So I cannot and will not say, oh, those people are evil to do these things, or how could this happen, or that is wrong. I cannot say that, because then it would be me telling Yahweh that he is wrong and he made a mistake. There are no mistakes when it comes to our Creator. You know, the more I learn about the principles of women, the more I see how important we are in all things. Not speaking with Nakash and Arum, but everything. Our marriage covenant with Yahweh, our role as a daughter in our Father's house, our role with an Ish, our role as a mother of children, our role in the community and with other daughters, and just the community as a whole. It doesn't end. Even when children are grown and on their own, you are now mother-in-law and gain other children, grandmother, and the most highest willing, and elder. Your learning, teaching, guiding, sharing, and giving does not end. It continues and evolves as you go through your lifespan. You gain more wisdom. You impart said wisdom to others. Now I see what is meant by Proverbs Mishle 31:25. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and she laugheth at the time to come. It makes sense in that our strength is not just whether we can carry a baby on our back or water on our heads for miles without complaint. It is not just about being the vessel that is used to bring forth the soul placed here into this realm. Our strength lies in our ability to serve, trust, call on, and pray to the Holy One of Yisrael, Yahweh. He is and is always to be the uppermost in our minds. It is in the way she dresses, her carriage, the way she teaches and raises her children, how she treats others in the community. Our strength lies in how well we master our mind, tongue, actions, and hands. It is our ability to connect the synapses of our brain through that invisible cord to the Creator. Keep it always connected. And as that connection remains constant, it becomes malinated, where it develops layers and layers that will code it, making it indestructible, and allows information and thoughts to be exchanged rapidly and at the speed of light. Yahweh is always near in his Torah. Mitzvah and statutes will always be running in the mind and at the forefront. A chayil, virtuous woman's strength is seen in all she does. Says, put her hands to, the way she views things and how she lives in her principles. A chayil woman will laugh at the time to come, means that she is assured based on how she has lived the life given her in the ways of Yahweh. Her husband's mind is secure in her, that he knows not to worry, that when he goes and carries out his principles daily, whether he has whether he has to travel far or near, that she will have everything running smoothly. Her children love her, and like her husband and those that see her in her doings, praise her. A woman is more than the people in this world like to force on our psyche. We are blessed. We are a blessed creation of Yehova and need to be all that we were created to be. We are in Yehova's unarmed forces, Nekevah Gang, because we don't need a weapon, as he is our gun and sword. And it is time that we arm ourselves by grabbing his Torah, doing his commandments, living in our principles, and being a light to other nations. Be more than what man says you are to be, and be what Yahweh, the Holy One of Yisrael, created you to be. Daughter of Zion, Nekevah, female, bat, daughter, Aser, helpmate, Ima, mother, teacher of wisdom, nurturer, Chayil. Make all that is him, Yahweh, your silent place. Be able to laugh as you anticipate the end. Secure the ability to be gathered in and return back to the gone. The Nekevah Gang. Akut Ariel.